Asari Dokubo is about to go back into arms with his Niger Delta volunteer force as he plans to destroy Tinubu government after facing betrayal. It is no longer news that Asari Dokubo has denounced Tinubu. Asari Dokubo has ended his relationship with Tinubu. Asari Dokubo stated in a viral video that Tinubu betrayed him, Tinubu betrayed his trust, Tinubu is a wicked man, and for that reason, he no longer has any connection with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he doesn't have any alliance with the Southwest. Instead, he's going to form an alliance with the North. Just recently, Asari Dokubo was seen in a viral video dancing with former Niger Delta volunteer forces. The dance is a show of power and strength, and this dance move signifies that Asari Dokubo is about to bring back the Niger Delta volunteer force that were kidnapping companies, especially foreign oil companies that were tapping from the Niger Delta oil. And since Tinubu has scrapped out the Niger Delta ministry, Asari Dokubo felt so bad that Tinubu has cut off the alliance that they have with the Ijaw people. He also speaks about Nyesom Wike, how Nyesom Wike is trying to destroy Rivers State under the shield and guidance of Tinubu. He stated that Tinubu is backing Nyesom Wike as he tries to destroy Rivers State. Asari Dokubo felt so bad that after everything he did for Tinubu, Tinubu chooses to pay him with betrayal. And this dance video is a sign that Asari Dokubo wants to go into military arms, or should I call it militant arm. The Niger Delta Volunteer Force is one of the most greatest militant force that were in Niger Delta during Obasanjo regime and also during Yar'Adua regime, until Yar'Adua came in and granted them amnesty. And since then, they gave out their arms and decided not to go into arms again. But after what Tinubu did to Asari Dokubo and to the Ijaw people, I believe that Asari Dokubo is about to bring back this dangerous Niger Delta volunteer force, and his plan is to make Tinubu's government ungovernable. Asari Dokubo, a notable figure in Nigerian politics, has expressed strong disappointment with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. Asari Dokubo criticized Tinubu for allegedly supporting moves to destabilize Rivers State, accusing Tinubu of permitting his minister to make threats and procure judgment that could disrupt the peace of Rivers State. He warns that any attempt to remove Governor Fubara of Rivers State could lead to significant consequences. Asari Dokubo also reflects on his financial contribution, asserting that he didn't seek any personal reward or office in return, that he sacrificed so much for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and that the money he spent in Tinubu's campaign is over $2 million, but he never received any compensation from Tinubu after all his suffering, after all his sacrifices, and after everything he did for Tinubu to emerge as president of Nigeria. His remarks implies a possible pivot in his political alliances, as he suggests allying with northern leaders whom he claims fosters development like the Niger Delta Development Authority. He stated that the North are more preferable for his alignment since the North takes the Ijaw people to heart. He stated that he does not trust the Yoruba people because they are liars and they don't keep to their words. This indicates a complex stance balancing regional loyalty with pragmatic partnerships, potentially in response to feeling sidelined or betrayed by current leadership. Asari Dokubo's call for sovereign national conference further underscores his long-standing belief in a restructured Nigeria that respects ethnic identity. This perspective aligns with his support for Biafra, which aims for regional autonomy and equity within Nigeria. But his betrayal on Biafra has left many Biafrans so surprised. Asari Dokubo, however, criticizes President Tinubu for allegedly supporting the actions that could destabilize Rivers State and expresses disappointment that Tinubu's administration is targeting the state's peace. He also clarifies that he has no personal benefit in his political stance, noting that he has not lobbied for any position or received financial support except for one instance of assistance from a supporter. That after everything he did for Tinubu did not show him any gratitude, not even a dime, not even a kobo, that he spent over $2 million to campaign for Tinubu during the 2023 presidential election. And when Tinubu won and became the president, Tinubu abandoned him without compensating him, that he did not receive one kobo from Tinubu. Rather, it was one of his supporters that gave him 300 million naira to console him because of what President Tinubu did to him. Asari Dokubo hints at a potential alignment with the northern political interest in future elections, citing historical cooperation and contributions to the Niger Delta by the northern leaders, that he can only support the North because of what they have done to the Ijaw people in the past, and that he believes that the North have the Ijaw people at heart, and it is only the North that can bring development in Niger Delta. Asari Dokubo also reiterates his call for a sovereign national conference to allow Nigerians to decide on the nation's unity, emphasizing that past conferences lack true power. During an interview with Arise TV, Asari Dokubo stated that he no longer have alliance with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Rather, he preferred to have alliance with the North. Asari Dokubo strongly affirms his identity as an Ijaw man, rejecting the notion of disregarding ethnicity in Nigerian politics and stressing the importance of ethnic heritage. He confirmed that he's a strong Ijaw man in Rivers State and also one of the stakeholders in Rivers State, and that he's one of the stakeholders in Rivers State. I will play the video for you guys to watch and see for yourself.
Are very small. My needs are very small. So what I'm trying to say, and it's very clear, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu becoming president, I should be able to tell him the truth. And what is happening in Rivers State, where President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is supporting Nyesom Wike to destabilize Rivers State, to disturb the peace of Rivers State. And as a stakeholder in Rivers State, I feel disappointed, totally disappointed, for the president to allow his minister serving under him to run amok, procure judgment, and all sorts, threatening the people of Rivers State, because what they are trying to do is, we are going to remove FOBRA and nothing will happen. And I'm saying that if you remove FOBRA, something will happen. If you try to remove FOBRA, something will happen. And that is it. That is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking of any personal benefit. I cannot be appointed minister. I cannot be appointed into any board. I did not lobby for any board. I did not lobby for anything. So, it's not personal, like I said. Yes, I emptied my bank account. I spent over $2 million US. I cannot even count in Naira what I spent. And I did not take a dime from him or anybody except 10 Jackeries who gave me 300 million Naira.
All right. Okay.
Well.
All right. We have to go now, unfortunately. But I mean, it would have been great to interrogate your statement around working with the North for 2027, and you coming out to say that from now on you're not working with the president anymore. So I just want to assume that the relationship with you and the president in the past, you're not taking it forward from today. So from now on, are you stating that you are now moving to the other side because you're no longer in support of just one statement? Just one statement, that you are no longer in support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
I think you are misquoting me.
Okay.
I think you are misquoting me.
Okay, please then
what
set the
I said
record
was
straight.
very clear, that our fathers worked with the North, and I was in the forefront fighting against our fathers, Melford Okilo, Harold Dababria, and so on. And from what Obasanjo had done, and Ahmed Bola Tinubu have done, we, the younger generation, we go back and align with the North, because that is where Bayelsa was created by Abacha, Tafawa Balewa put in place Niger Delta Development Authority, and so on and so forth. And for us,
okay,
I think our relationship with the North is far better than our relationship with any other people.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time today. I mean, I'm sure this conversation is still ongoing, but we thank you for your time this morning.
We cannot work with the Yoruba people. They are betrayal to us. We risked our life, voted, did everything. That is the meaning of death. The president that they talk about, when they talk to president, since they don't want, make we keep secret. The press conference, the president tell me to go talk to press.
Asawana.
He don't tell me to talk anything, but he say, talk to the press. Now I talk to the press. I talk to the press. If they ask me the root cause of bunkering for you, I don't know if it talk. The people when they do the bunkering, I don't know if it call them.
Why not?
So make I go there and say, nah, a job boys they do bunkering. Nah, Ikore boys they do bunkering. No, Gori boys they do bunkering. Now lie. Don't be job boys they do bunkering. All the bonfire depot there. Now people wait there for army. Now they pay them, make them go to the thing. They collect their home, they give the people peanuts. Everybody knows it. Because we are afraid. Because people are afraid, say they go do coup.
I've never been in Nigeria. Nations are not created by force or fiat. They're created by the people. The people's acceptance to be British. You saw Scotland trying to vote yes or no. Today, no Scottish man can say, I'm not a Briton, because majority of Scottish people have accepted to remain in the British Union under the British flag. Nothing like that had happened in Nigeria. We have demanded for us to be together. no Lord Lugard is needed to bring all of us together. What is needed is for us to sit down in a sovereign national conference.
So why not advocate for that instead of moving away completely?
We have been demanding for 30 years. I've been regular and I've been demanding for a sovereign national conference. People had opportunity to talk, but it was not sovereign. It had no power. It only have persuasive, advisory. No, what we want is an holistic national conference, a conference that the people will have the power to say, we don't want to be Nigerian. This is how we want Nigeria to be. We don't want a situation where somebody will arrogate to himself the power to decide the fate of other people. We want a Nigerian that recognizes that there are different nations, no matter how small they are, and they are accorded the same space in Nigeria.
You seem very passionate about Nigeria, and I find that very contradictory with you saying that you're not Nigerian. How do you balance that out, being so passionate and wanting all of these good things about this country?
No, if they say if you cannot beat them, you join them. How about not every one of us will join them? Look, what we're saying is about justice. It's about my identity as an Ijaw man. A lot of Nigerians talk nonsense on television. A Nigerian come on television and says, do not talk about ethnicity. So if I am no longer an Ijaw man, who do I become? I become a nobody. Don't talk about religion, politics. Ancestrally, I have Igbo blood flowing in my vein because my ancestors, one of my ancestors came from Abom in Abam, and today I sit on that stool established by him as Alabo Diabal of the Kingdom of Calabar. Now, when you talk about democracy, it gives you a lot of choices. It is you to decide. Nobody is going to quarantine your decision. Nobody is going to give you, to tell you that, look, there is a no-go area for your decision making.
You have watched the video and you have seen what Asari Dokubo is talking. Asari Dokubo, everyone knows, is a snitcher. He doesn't stay one place. He's just running to where it will favor him. I remember how Asari Dokubo was heavily campaigning for Tinubu, saying that Tinubu is the Messiah, that Tinubu is this, that Tinubu is that anybody that wants to challenge Tinubu should come and challenge him, that is going to sacrifice himself for Tinubu. In fact, Asari Dokubo campaigns heavily for Tinubu in 2023 to the extent that he even said if Tinubu fails, that Nigeria should hold him responsible. Right now, Tinubu has failed and Asari Dokubo has jackpot. He has run away from Tinubu's failure. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? What is your opinion concerning Asari Dokubo's case? Meanwhile, look at the top right hand corner of the screen and click the icon to watch my next video. So we have come to the end of our news update. I will see you again in my next update. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.